We are here at Oil Search National Football Stadium, all the way over in Papua New Guinea for what is expected to be a really interesting trial match. The Panthers taking on the Raiders. Both these teams have new signings they're looking to test out here. It's going to be a really interesting match today. Joining me up in the commentary box is the one, the only, Joshua Butterfield. Josh, what are we looking for today?
We're looking for a big halves battle. We've got three middle halves to each of these clubs. You've got Eli Barnes over at the Raiders, looking to make a difference, and then you got Ash Crutcher and Isaac Edwards coming over from the Rabbitohs. Should be a good game.
Could not agree more there, as Isaac Edwards looks to kick off now for the Panthers. You know, both these teams, it's going to be... it's going to be a real interesting game here. Eli Barnes is going to have a first taste in his Raiders jumper, playing at 5'8". Played a bit of centre last season after dropping in form and giving up the captaincy roles. It goes down to Jack O'Neill to take the first sit-up. Jack O'Neill, someone to watch, is a massive shot on Aaron Leonidas by Ollie Pace to get things underway here. Jack O'Neill's someone to watch. He's played 2 games at fullback, and both games ended up with him scoring a hat-trick. So...
yeah, Jack has been a freak at the fullback. I was a little worried when they switched him out of it for last season, but it looks like they might be sticking with him this season. Should be good for them.
And Eli Barnes, he's very fast player, Eli Barnes. You just to see here how he goes in the 5'8" jumper. Caval takes a hit up there. That's going to be fifth tackle, goes back. Luke Thompson it is. Kicks it cross field. Fielded there by Robbie Elms. Gets past one, in fact. A good kick return there as he gets up towards the 30-metre line.
Yeah, Robbie Elms was one of the shining lights for the Panthers last season. Great kick returner. Had a mean step to him when he got into open field.
Yeah, he's definitely was very, very good for us last season. Moved from the centres to the wing. Is looking very strong there so far. That's the third tackle now. Edwards. Over to Kennedy. Gets past one. Brodie Kennedy, another play, led the try count last season despite Penrith getting the water. It goes out there to Marshall Edwards. First taste of the SRL, playing out in the centres for Penrith, and that's going to be fifth tackle now. It's going to be Luke Baucus. Bombs it against his old club, taken well there by Corey Bell. And the Raiders survived. It was a good set there by Penrith though, wasn't it?
It was definitely a good set. A little bit of a disappointing end. I would have looked for... I think it was Isaac Edwards there, but instead went for Malchus. Disappointing end to a great set.
Yeah, they could have had a high jumper there. Maybe a Brodie Kennedy coming through. But it could have been something, but I don't think the kick was high enough to get any real players under it. Definitely. I don't know why Luke Baucus was kicking there. Bit of disappointing stuff there. Is Fehu takes it up there, playing in the middle forward role. Prop it is, as Wally Allen takes a big run up there. Fourth tackle now. 5 minutes gone so far, as a bit of a miscommunication there. Aaron Leonidas, who ended up taking it there, and that's going to be the fifth tackle. Goes to Eli Barnes, he punts it across field. Fielded there by Robbie Elms once more, gets past one.
Another great kick
there. He's looking very dangerous so far, Robbie Elms, isn't he, off the kick returns?
Definitely, yeah. I want to see him in the open field, but Jack O'Neill's covering the backfield spectacularly, and that's what I like about Jack O'Neill. He's always puts in the hard yards.
As Ash Crutcher goes for a long ball, intercepted there by Luke Thompson. We know he has pace, but he's had the run up there by Lachlan Martin, and that's going to be the first tackle now. The Raiders are inside the territory. It's a big run there by Fehu. Great tackle there by Brodie Kennedy. The Raiders are looking to do something here. The first opportunity of the match. Goes Aaron Leonidas. Wrapped up there by some of the Panthers defenders. A short ball there to Eli Barnes. He's a big, fast player, Eli Barnes, but he gets wrapped up there. And let's go Tim Dams. Long pass over to Luke Thompson. The man who got them in space. And he's going to be put on his back. Good defence there by Penrith.
Great defence there. Who was that tackling him down low?
Not sure, I think it was Isaac Edwards up high. Might have been Ollie Pace there down around the legs. It's a good tackle there, or even Sean Bradford. That's going to be 5th tackle down. Eli Barnes jobbers it through, taken well there by Cameron Relentless. One of the smallest players in the SRL. It's going to be the first.
Great pickup though by Penrith. Cameron Relentless. He was a little pocket rocket for Rabbitohs. Big hard worker, and as you can see there, saves a try.
Yeah, he's been switching a lot of teams this time. McDowell in space. He's been through to a few teams. Obviously, just last season alone, he was part of the trade swap where he went from the Warriors to the Rabbitohs. I don't exactly remember. And he was at the Raiders the season before that. This is his 4th club already after only 3 seasons. So, just seeing what his heads from here is Luke Marcus again. What's he doing kicking? Charge down there, taken there by Tim James. And another poor 5th tackle option there by the Panthers.
Yeah, once again, some miscommunication there. Should have been looking for the halves, but Marcus is calling louder than them, I guess.
As they go short to Jordan Williams. Never really got any space at Penrith last season. He's versing them here though. Playing lock. As he goes offload there to Wehu, sorry. Fehu, pronounce it. 4th tackle now. 10 minutes gone so far as Jordan Williams pushes forward. A good hard run. He'll be tackled about 8 metres from the line now. Luke Marcus was over the top. 5th tackle now. Going to be Eli Barnes who puts it high. Not the deepest of kicks. Taken well there by Tomo Mack. And once again, Penrith survive. So far, Penrith's defence has been pretty good, hasn't it?
It has been a big improvement. We know that was a major their game last season, and one of the big reasons they obtained the wooden spoon, but it's good to see that they've worked on that over the years. Another
thing is how they work out of their own end. They've struggled with that a lot last season too. Can they do that as Cameron Relentless pushes forward? That's going to be the 4th tackle. Goes short there to Ollie Pace. That's the 5th tackle. Back there's going to be Isaac Edwards. A great kick there. He's looking for Jason Lomu, and he gets Lomu. Lomu is a bit dangerous there, steps one, but eventually taken there by Isaac Edwards, and that's going to be the first.
Yeah, a couple ex-Rabbitohs players kind of targeting each other. Edwards knows how Lomu plays, and I'm guessing he wants to kind of tussle him.
Short ball there to Wally Allen there, a good hard run. And once again, the Raiders are going down full kind of easily. Panthers are struggling for territory here.
Let's
goes over, offload back on the inside there to Corey Bell. You don't want to see the Rabbitohs throw a bit at them here as it goes. Massive space there for Rangi Hufehu. He's going to be put up just short though.
Great scramble.
Eli Barnes, and surely that's a knock on, it is.
Wow, they get away with one that time. The Panthers. Raiders look to have everything there.
Have to agree as Lachlan Martin plays the ball here. Goes Marcus now. Big hard run, but he's pushed back there. 2nd tackle. Goes over to Martin. He'll play it there. 3rd tackle now. And they give away a penalty here. Panthers needed that.
Yeah, that's poor discipline from the Raiders. They had them in their own half and just gave away a silly penalty.
That's going to be the first there. It goes, given there to Lachlan Martin, a massive shot put on him. Good tackle there by Aaron Leonidas.
It's not often.
Here to Brody Kennedy. He's wrapped up.
Not often you see Lachlan Martin getting put on his ass. Honestly, a little good to see.
As Tom Mack plays it there. See what they go. Goes over to Martin. Gives it to Fisher. They're struggling to find space here, Panthers. In fact, they've made close to no meters here. Martin pushes forward. They made only 14 meters in that set. It wasn't a great set here by Penrith.
Let's see if they can put in an attacking kick here.
This goes Edwards, a great kick there. Brilliant kick, in fact. Taken well there by Luke Marcus. That's going to be the first. going to be Jordan Williams now. Good run there. Pushed away from the tackle of Cameron Relentless. Leonidas plays it there, third tackle. Looking for an outside-inside play here. Inside there to O'Neill, but a good, well read there by Penrith. Tackle. So far, pretty even game, isn't it?
It has been a very even game. I think if I had to choose one team, it would probably be the Raiders at the moment. They've had all the ball inside the Penrith half, but Penrith have managed to block them as of yet, so never know.
As Ash Crutcher gives it inside there to Luke Malkus. That's given a second tackle. Goes short there to Ollie
Great
Pace.
ball.
Was a good ball. Didn't quite have the space there, Ollie Pace. But he's going to play it there. Goes over to Martin. That's the fourth tackle. Long short pass there to Tomo Mack. And I think their speed a bit is letting them down here, Penrith. It's going to be fifth tackle now. Goes to Edwards. He punts it over. Fielded there by Jason Lomu. And he gets taken there. That's going to be the first tackle.
Yeah, it's been really surprising how well Penrith have been able to contain Laumu. We know how dangerous he is out of his own half, off the kick returns, and hasn't really shown anything.
Yeah, it's been a bit disappointing so far. He's sort of been well contained by Penrith's Jack O'Neill. We know how dangerous he is. Up the middle. Penrith though all too well after a hat-trick he scored in their last match of the season. Goes long ball over to Eli Barnes. That's going to be the fifth tackle. Goes back. Williams puts it high. Taken well there by Robbie Elbs. He is someone you want to get the ball to more. That's the first tackle.
Great.
Zach Kennedy. Now having a bit of go forward here. Kennedy will be hit up there. Second tackle now. Ash Crutcher over to Isaac Edwards. Penrith, they have been struggling to make meters all night somehow. What plays do Penrith need to get the ball to make sure they make more meters?
Definitely need to get it to Kennedy and even Edwards. Isaac Edwards has been amazing in his own half. He leading the halves in tackle breaks at one point. He is a very dangerous runner of the ball.
I have to agree, whereas Ash Crutcher punts it down over to Jacob Morrison. I know how dangerous he is, but he's wrapped up well too, and that's going to be the first tackle. So far, a very defensive game. Panthers are struggling to make meters. And although Raiders are getting a bit more meters than the Panthers, they're definitely, you know, their scramble defense by Penrith have been really good. As Jordan Lewis gets caught there, that's going to be the third tackle.
The goal line defense from Penrith has been exceptional tonight. There's no fault you can really put in as of yet, so it's whether they can keep this up for the full 80.
Fourth tackle, Eli Barnes, not the greatest kick there, fielded there by Brody Kennedy. And the Panthers, this is going to be a good opportunity here, starting their set inside the 40. A poor kick there by Eli Barnes.
Looked like he was going for the 40-20. Came off the side of the boot.
As Nathan Fisher powers there. We're about 20 minutes after the line here. They can't score here, but massive intercept from Malkus should have held on to it there.
Eli Barnes. What a play.
Got his hands in between the rock. That's probably luckily too. If he didn't get his hands in between the ball there, well, you never know. There was space on the outside. There's Jack O'Neill down through the line. Third tackle.
Yeah, he's been their best player all night, Jack O'Neill. That's his third or fourth line break already.
Around 25 minutes in. Still no score yet. This goes over to Ben Arnold. That's going to be the fifth tackle. Goes back to Luke Thompson. Fielded there by Fisher. As he gets past one, gets past another.
What a fun.
And he stopped there. That's the first tackle. Goes over to Barkley. That's the second tackle. Back in the dummy half roll. Was switched around a bit last season. Do you think that's his best position, or do you rather him in the halves?
Um, it's a hard call because whilst his kicking wasn't amazing, he had amazing hands, amazing vision, and so I didn't mind him in the halves, but he is a great hooker as well.
Fair call there as Lachlan Sinclair will play on the last tackle. It goes to Edwards again. Another great kick there. Kicking crossfield. Be careful. They do have a few isolated defenders here. Morrison's away. Good cover defence there by Kennedy. That could have been dangerous there as they played on the 40. Pretty much where they kicked the ball from. Not great chase there by Penrith. As Wally Allen plays it there. Second tackle. Thompson. Over to O'Neill. Third tackle. Still no score, 28 minutes into it. Let's go short side here to Jason Lomu. That's the fourth. Gives it short there to Ben Arnold. Ben Arnold's over the 20-metre line. Pushes past one. Pushes past two. And he's going to score the opening try for the Raiders.
What a try off the bench. It was a beautiful ball from, I think it was Thompson, was it? Just got him in a bit of space, and Arnold did the rest from there. Broke a couple tackles, beautiful try.
Ben Arnold, he was just so powerful. Panthers just couldn't keep hold of him. They had tried their best, but there was nothing much they could have done there. And in the end, they eventually crack. Raiders get a opening try there.
I didn't know if he had the pace there. I was watching him, and he looked like slowly edging towards the line, but managed to get there.
As Jack O'Neill converts now, 6-0 the score. Just under half an hour gone so far. I think what I want to see from them is how they react. Last season they do this for a while, and then they would be able to, and then they just, once they lost control of the game, they just go. I want to see how Penrith react now. I think that's what we have to see from them here in the rest of this trial match.
Well, they've been under pressure the entire game. The Raiders have had all the possession. They've been in their half for most of the time period. So it'll be good to see if the Panthers can start putting some pressure on the Raiders.
As it's going to be Jordan Williams to make a break there. Taken there by Brodie Kennedy and Ash Crutcher. That's given the second tackle. Wally Allen is pushing forward. They're already over halfway, and it's only third tackle now. Jordan Lewis now gives it the try scorer Ben Arnold. Fourth tackle. Goes over. Good run there by Wally Allen. However, good legs tackle. Around the waist there, in fact. Ash Crutcher. Through fifth tackle now. Kicks it over. Fisher it's going to be. Gets past one, in fact. You know how quick he is when he gets into space, Fisher. But O'Neill takes it there. First tackle. Gets out to Mark Lee. That's the first, second. Goes over to Robbie Elves. Elves finds an offload. Taken there by Ash Crutcher. Gets past one, in fact. Bit of a mix-up in play there. That's going to be the third tackle. 8 minutes remaining in this half now. That's a massive shot to put on Jordan Bradford there. Fourth tackle. Ash Crutcher takes another one there. That's good with fifth tackle. The Panthers, they still look a little bit disorganised. Might be new combinations trying to just click so far. As Jacob Morrison's going to be taken there. That's the first.
That's Malchus's third kick of the night. In one half, he should not be kicking that much. That should be Edwards or Crutcher. And I know Crutcher was out of that play, but Edwards should have put his hand up and taken the ball there.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. A bit disappointing to see there. It's to go long ball over. John Boy my arm, that's going to be the fourth tackle. It's going to be a good kick there. Might be a 40-20 here. I think it's going to be what it will be.
40-20.
Jordan Williams kicking the 40-20 against his own club. Brodie Kennedy caught out of position there.
What a
now
beautiful
Panthers
kick.
going to be hard pressed to stop them from scoring here. goes Ben Arnold, the try scorer, pushes towards the 10-metre line. Second tackle. Out of dummy half, Tim James looks for the line and he'll get there.
Tim James. The Penrith defensive line seems to be starting to crack here. It's not looking good.
Tim James is now dummy half, tried to find something. Malchus just wasn't able to hold on to him. Even if Malchus did hold on to him, I'd bet he'd probably score from there anyway.
Yeah. But it was poor from Ash Turner there. Just throwing his hands up, not getting involved in the tackle there. That's poor from Ash Turner there, and not what he was probably hoping for his first SRL match.
Yeah, it wasn't great there by the Panthers, and now the Raiders are up 12-0. Panthers just have had no ball, to be fair though. Raiders have had all of the possession. Panthers have quite struggled, which is not an ideal situation for them. As Edwards looks to kick off now. This goes deep, down to Caval. He'll take the hit up there. That's the first.
He's always great for them, Rahul. A great run over the ball, just a strong, no-nonsense player.
This takes another run up there. In fact, this time gets a line break. What I said, he's having what a game he's having. As it goes over to Jordan Williams now. He's having also a really good game. Potentially play himself back in the form after a poor season as it goes there to Jordan Lewis. He's taken it by Buckley. Fifth tackle. Again, 60 metres ran in that set.
Wow.
Panthers have to be better than that. Can't let them make us that many metres as it goes down to Robbie Elms. I think it's going to be Robbie Elms to break open this game. He's looked the most likely so far tonight. I think it's going to be him.
His kick returns have been really great, but he's been always covered by Jack O'Neill. His defense game, Jack O'Neill, has been top notch.
What's going on here? This was intercepted. Luke Thompson scores. Does anyone have any idea what just happened there?
I am shocked. What on earth?
What? Barclays just had an absolute brain explosion.
Yeah.
And just like that, the Raiders are about to go up 18-0.
That's not what they would have wanted going into halftime.
I mean, I think they've been better than 18-0. Surely, Penrith. The defense was so good for 20-25 minutes, and then they just do a couple of silly mistakes, and suddenly they're down 18-0.
I'm still trying to get my head around that pass. Unbelievable.
As Isaac Edwards kicks off now, deep.
Surely they don't score.
Fair who now, he'll play it there. A couple plays left till half time now. Ollie Allen will be. It's been a final play of the half. And that's going to be it there. That's going to be half time. The Raiders leading the Panthers in Papua New Guinea National Football Stadium, 18 points to 0.
Shake, come over here, now scream.
second half. Raiders leading the Panthers 18 points to 0. But let's just try to give you sum up this third trial game here we've had today. What's happened in the first half?
Yeah, so it hasn't been looking good for Penrith. They at the start of the game they actually looked good. Their defense was strong for about 30 minutes, and then it all fell apart for 10 minutes or so. They put on 18 points. It was not looking good for Penrith, and I think they were just hoping for the halftime call.
I mean, I have just no words. What was Barkley doing? A massive brain explosion.
I have not. That is the worst I've seen.
Let's go inside here to Edwards. Now a bit of fourth tackle.
Looks like Edwards has switched with Kennedy here.
That's Crutcher. Looks for a good kick here.
Beautiful
Take it in
kick.
like O'Neill. Let's give it a first.
It will be interesting to watch Edwards playing at fullback. Haven't seen much of him in that position.
It is his primary position, although we don't see much of him over there as he goes Corey Bell now, and he's wrapped up well. Third tackle now. Jack O'Neill pushes forward. That's the fourth. Not a great there by Sione Mataus as it goes down to Isaac Edwards there. His first touch, gets past one. Panthers starting in a decent field position here. I mean, he can finally do something. It goes Crutcher. Yeah, Crutcher straight for a gap. We know he's quick. As Crutcher takes on Jack O'Neill and he gets taken down there. That's the second tackle.
That's what they needed. Beautiful run by Ash Crutcher. Just found the hole.
Now to Isaac Edwards. He's looking elusive there. Third tackle. As what was happening there? Brody Kennedy was through a gap and he didn't throw it. He probably scores if he holds on to it.
Another brain explosion.
It's like the whole Penrith team brain explosion this game. They go short side there. Over to John Boymar, but that's the third tackle. Goes there to Sabbath to Ua. That's the fourth. Goes over there to Corey Bell. That's going to be the fifth tackle. Mattauls kicks over the top, gets it over Robbie Elms, and he'll take it there. That's going to be the first tackle there, just on the 10-metre line.
That was a beautiful kick there. Got them turned around. Not what the Panthers needed.
Well, what do Penrith have to do to sort of get themselves back into this game?
I think they need to inject Edwards and Kennedy more. They've both looked extremely dangerous out of their own half. Crutcher as well. Just get their big man involved and finish set for the Raiders halves.
Getting the inside to Marcus. Let's give it a fifth tackle there. And what's happened here? Someone's got to kick it. Edwards just takes it himself. Finds it offload to Luke Marcus. And the Raiders survive. Get an offload there to Wehu. This is a Fehu. This is a good opportunity here for the Raiders to potentially put more points on the board. Short side there, long pass over, great ball taken there by Jacob Morrison.
Yeah, looks like the Raiders are feeling a bit more free, can play a more natural game.
A poor pass there, was looking for Teregan Fehu, I think that was, but Barkley makes up for his intercept, not really, but gets an intercept there, gets one back of the Raiders. The Panthers have the ball back.
If the Panthers can score here, I think it will completely change the momentum of the game. I think the Panthers, all they need is that one try.
Yeah, we know Panthers can score points. You know, Brody Kennedy, Isaac Edwards, Ash Crutcher, Robbie Elms, Nathan Fisher, they're all able to score tries. It's a good run there by Tim Ball.
Good finish to the set.
Momentum. Jack O'Neill's caught at Markey, so they've got to be careful here for Raiders. Markley it is who puts it high. A good kick there. Taken there by Jacob Morrison. Wrapped up by Luke Marcus. That was a good set by the Panthers, wasn't it?
It was definitely what they needed. Put a little bit of pressure back on the Raiders, keep them in their own half.
Yeah, it was, you know, Tim Ball with a brilliant run. It was a short ball there and he just ran for a hole. As
What
Tim
position
James
does he
goes back
play?
over the other side to Wally Allen. What were you going to say there?
What position does he play?
Second row he's playing at the moment. They've started to run on last year, but good pressure by Panthers, and they'll get the ball starting on their 40-metre line.
Wow. Penrith need a score here. Everything's just falling into their lap. They just need to score here.
And to find something as Brody Kennedy takes the tackle there. Second tackle. Luke Malchus. Short ball there to Cameron Relentless. That's the third tackle now. Goes over to Isaac Edwards looking for space. Good run there. Fourth tackle now. Barkley gives it there to Luke Malchus. He can't find any space. Rubbers it there by Robbie Elms and he can't get there to his own kick. Bit too much power on it, wasn't it?
That was a poor end to the set. They had everything, they just needed maybe just
well, what's Robbie Elms doing kicking first of all? Why is he coming for a kick? It should have been where's Isaac Edwards, where's Brody Kennedy, where's Ash Crutcher, where's Mark Lee?
Yeah, that's been their problem all night. The Panthers haven't been able to find their main players.
They have four really good kickers and they struggle to have, you know, any of them have the ball. Robbie Elms was this jacket who takes it. Isaac Edwards here. We get wrapped up there. Panthers cannot simply not allow the Raiders to score. Here it goes wide to Wally Allen. That's given a fourth tackle. Goes there to Mark Lee. He'll be wrapped up. That's the fifth tackle.
Luke Thompson.
It's going to be Matheus Pulhava, a rookie. A high kick. Tapped back to Jackanu and he'll score.
Oh. It's been so good for them tonight.
Yeah, I think
his hard work's been repaid. But it's not looking good for the Penrith side.
Yeah, this is just getting out of control at the moment. Fisher with his back turn, that's poor. That's poor from the Panthers, and, well, if Jackano gets this, it'll be 24-0. As Ono looks good, and he has it. 24-0 for score. 26 minutes remaining. 25, in fact. Isaac Edwards getting ready to kick off now. Alright, so what do Penrith want to do to get just some points to the ball? What should Penrith do for the rest of this game? You know, it's going to be hard to come back. Should they just play as if it's nil all?
Yeah, they should.
It's only a trial game, so realistically, we don't need to worry about coming back. Just play as if it's nil all.
That would be the plan, but it's hard when you know you're 24 points down, and even as an injury to Luke Malchus, it looks like.
Yeah, trainer's helping him here. He's walking backwards, alright. Bit of a stumble there. Keep an eye on him there. I'm not entirely sure, as they have a knock on here.
This is it. They need a score here. If they're any chance of winning this trial match or even coming close, they need a score here.
As it appears that, yep, in fact, Luke Malchus has just called off. I'll get you to go downfield to have a look speak to some of the Panthers coaching staff and see what they think it is. In a moment, Butters, as we see what happens. Here goes Edwards. Panthers, they need a score here. They got the error they needed. Second tackle now. Barkley goes long pass over to Martin. Looking to power towards the line, he's held up. Good defense there. Goes Barkley, gets it offload, in fact. The Brody Kennedy looking to push forward. You know, he knows how to get to the line. That's going to be... They're going to go up to stairs. I don't think he got it down. They're saying no try. That's good defense there by the Raiders.
defense there by the Raiders.
Let's go short side here. Long pass over to Nathan Fisher, and he gets wrapped up there. That's the 5th tackle. As Markley puts it high. Taken well there by Jacob Morrison. And that's going to be... And the Raiders are going to survive. And Butterfield, I believe you've gone down the field. What's the update on Luke Malkus?
Yeah, he went into that tackle very awkwardly. They're just kind of watching over him right now, but I do not think he will be back for the rest of this game.
And big news there, Luke Malkus. Panthers hyped him up and said that he would be a great lock. They tried to build him around the similar build to Matt Harris. But he'll be disappointed he's got off tonight. He's definitely worked his ass off tonight, Luke Malkus, but disappointed to see him go like that. As Cinematics kicks it over. Fielded there by Robbie Elms. That's going to be him. He's away there, Robbie Elms, looking for space. A great ankle tap there by Tim James.
Tim James has been...
I want to watch out here. They currently have no one at fullback as Cameron Nutters takes a hit up there.
2 hands away.
Tim James has been great for the Raiders tonight. Got a try. Interception. He's just been all over the park.
I have to agree with you. I think he's been very solid as Nathan Fisher once again wrapped up. Out dummy half now. Delaney. Delaney's with a bit of room. Jackadil gets to him. 5th tackle. No, watch out. Jackadil's looked at Mark. If they can find someone that can kick it, I think it's going to be Mark Lee here. It will be. And that's a poor... What was that there by Penrith? That was not great.
Still 20 minutes left, plenty of time for them to score 4.
There is, but can they realistically do that? Like, they haven't really shown much. Can they get a couple? I think Penrith should just be working towards just see what they can do here as Jack O'Neill goes up the middle once more. He have to be nearing 10 line breaks now. He's been incredible, Jack O'Neill. 3rd tackle there. Shoni Matus takes it there. That's the 4th tackle now. Just short the 40-metre line. Goes short here. O'Neill over to Morrison. That's going to be 5th tackle.
Been really solid since Eli Barnes come off. The rookie 5'8".
Yeah, I have to agree there. He's had a couple moments where he's been questionable, but I think for the most part, he's done pretty well filling in for the big shoes as Eli.
Yeah.
Stowe Mack gives it there to Sean Bradford.
That's your 2nd. 3 back with me.
Stowe Mack gives it short there. A massive... Another error there. Wally Allen picks it up and he'll go close to the line. Panthers are going to have to defend their ass off here. Goes Luke Thompson now. Great tackle there by Sean Bradford. I don't know if they're going to be able to stop them here. Goes short there to Sione Mataus. Sione Mataus, and he scores! Welcome to the SRL.
Once again, some poor defense from, I think that's
thin ball there.
Yeah. That's just, that was poor, really poor. He's a big 5'8", but all the Panthers players around him just did not look like they wanted a part of that.
Yeah, it's not what the Panthers really wanted, and now we're about to make it 3rd. You know, this is becoming a bloodbath for the Panthers.
They need something to come home with, just a try, maybe 2.
And they get it 30 points to 0.
Well, it's
Isaac Edmonds going to kick off now.
Different conditions for the Penrith players, leaving the cool Penrith Stadium onto this hot and humid Papua New Guinean stadium. That might be affecting their game, but
it still doesn't explain his performance as
Right, here's tackle 1.
Kaval will play it there. 1st tackle now. Gornamon pushes forward there. Second tackle now. Short side here. I don't think even Panthers have made too many errors other than their kicks today. It's just the fact they just struggle to make meters.
I think it's more the finish to their sets, really. Yeah.
Yeah, finish
I
to
think
their sets is another concerning thing too. I agree with that.
the second half, they've had all the ball in the Raiders' half. They've had plenty of opportunity to score. The Raiders are still leading 12 points to 0, and I thought that was a knock on there.
Doesn't matter. It's going to be a handover anyway. The Panthers have the ball back. Brody Kennedy gives it to Tomac. He's pushed back there. That's going to be the first tackle. Tomac seems to be playing in the middle now. Interesting. Considering I know we have seen him play in the middle before, although traditionally he's now a centre and winger. As Lachlan Sinclair plays there. Long pass over to Martin. Charges onto it there. That's the third tackle. Kennedy over to Lachlan Sinclair. Massive run there. Brilliant run, in fact. That's what the Panthers needed. Fourth tackle now. Inside ball there. Marshall Edwards. And he's going to score.
On debut, Marshall Edwards does some great footwork there to get under the post. Beautiful work there from, I think it was Crutcher there, to give him an inside ball.
Yeah, it sort of just popped out the back there. He had Raiders defenders all around him. Might have even been like a flick pass there from Crutcher, getting a bit creative.
Well, it's something that they can take home. I think it's too far away now to really be putting on 24 extra points, but
yeah, I know it's a bit too far now, but I think Panthers should be happy. It's off the back of that massive Lachlan Sinclair run. You know, he started off the bench today, mainly so that you could see the likes of Ollie Pace and Carolinas what they can do. But it just shows how important Lachlan Sinclair is to his Penrith side. And he really should get that try because he was the one that got him on the roll with that massive run earlier.
Definitely, he's been great over the past couple seasons for Penrith. Sinclair. I remember my time there. He was always putting his hand up, asking for the ball.
Yeah, he's probably one of the more underrated players in the SRL as a whole. And it's good to see him, you know, have that big run there. It's going to be Martin who'll play it there.
Been really quiet tonight. Had a good start to the game, Martin, but haven't really seen a lot of him.
As Sinclair plays it there. Crutcher over there, Marshall Edwards again. That combination is working at the moment. They keep going back there. Fourth tackle now. As it goes back, not great there. I think they're looking for 42. They're going to say play no. Offload to Tim Ball. This is better for the Panthers. Had Marshall Edwards on his outside. Chose not to use him though.
It looked like they were setting up for a 40-20, but miscommunication again.
Yeah, they got lucky there that they managed to turn it into something as it goes down to Jacob Morrison. Good defense there by Marshall Edwards. I'll tell you what, Marshall Edwards' defense on Jacob Morrison has been really strong tonight. If they can't take anything out of this game, they can take the birth of Marshall Edwards. He's probably been one of their, if not their best player tonight. Panthers.
It's not just Marshall Edwards, Vic Morrison that they've been shutting down really well. Laumu, an explosive player on the wing. We saw him at the Rabbitohs last season, but has been really shut down. You haven't seen a lot of him in the backfield, and that's because of the great defense from Nathan Fisher on the wing.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you there. It's Robbie Elms now. Robbie Elms straight through a gap there.
There he is.
And another great tackle there from Jack O'Neill. I thought for certain Robbie Elms had just bamboozled him. As they go back over to Marshall Edwards once more. Jack O'Neill is just back there again. How does he keep just spawning there? He's that stuck at marker now as Tim Ball. He'll take a hit up there.
Great player, Jack O'Neill.
It's going to be Lachlan Sinclair. Breaks past one tackle. Gets a pass back over to Tim Ball. That's going to be the fourth tackle. Panthers looking for one more. Sean Bradford straight up the middle. Wrapped up there by Eli Barnes. That's going to be fifth tackle. Robertson in there, taken well there. And once again, Marshall Edwards wraps up Jacob Morris. It was a better last tackle play, but the Raiders did well there to survive there.
I think they're still just trying to get their combinations to click, and I think it's finally starting, but way too late in the game.
I mean, luckily this is the trial match. This would have been a game wasted had they, had this been round 1. They've definitely got some stuff to click as Eli Barnes with a massive run runs over to Tim Ball, knocks him off his feet. Stumbled a bit there, but he seems to be alright now. Tim Balls, who makes another tackle there on Wally Allen. It's back there to Matthews. Kicks it across field, bounces past Fisher. Breaks past one, in fact, Fisher, before being wrapped up by O'Neill.
Looking to set up another attacking set. They're already past the 40-meter line on the second tackle.
This last 10-15 minutes for Panthers has been really exceptional, considering, haven't done much for the rest of the game.
That is something.
On top of the Raiders at the moment for this last 10-minute period. It's going to be Sean Bradford take a bit of a juggle there, gets up towards the 40 ball.
If they can put up another try, it's good signs for Penrith. If they can just get another try in before the end of the game.
As Crutcher kicks it crossfield. Taken there. And Jason Loman, another great tackle there. This time it was Anthony Delaney. That's going to be the first. 3 minutes remaining in this game. It's going to go short there to Caval. That's for a second. Thompson inside there again, Jack O'Neill. He has to have been the player of the match so far. Not only has he been brilliant in attack, his defence has been exceptional tonight.
He's organised them well, Jack O'Neill, and his one-on-one tackles have been outstanding.
I mean, genuinely, there's probably 2 or 3 tackles that he's made on Robbie Yoms and Nathan Fisher, which if he isn't there, they probably go for length of the field and score. As Fisher takes it there now. That's going to be first tackle. This is probably the final set of the game. Kennedy. Short there to Martin. Another massive shot put on him there. But he manages to get back up to his feet. Pushes past a couple before being charged towards the 40-meter line. That's taken there by Sean Bradford. That's the third tackle.
This is getting a little sloppy.
Yeah, that is the end of the game. And tiring game is taken there by Wally Allen. A drop ball there by Tim Ball. We'll get one last opportunity here for Raiders. Taken there by Corey Ball, taken there by Tim Ball. That's going to be the second tackle. Inside ball there to Jordan Williams. That's the third. Rahul Kaval takes it up there, fourth tackle. We'll get one last play here. They give it short there to Jordan Williams. That's going to be it there. Ref calls full time. Raiders have beat Panthers in Papua New Guinea's National Football Stadium. 30 points to 6. Josh, what are your thoughts on that game?
Look, I think the Panthers did improve from last season, but Raiders just had all the answers to the Panthers' attack. And then just in the first half were able to keep the ball within Panthers' half and just put on a load of points at the end of that first half. The Panthers did look like they were coming back in the final 15-20 minutes, but it was not enough. Jack O'Neill played outstanding, same with Tim James and Lachlan Sinclair for the Panthers in his stint.
Yeah, well, when you look at the stats here, obviously Panthers had 7 errors to the Raiders 4. Made close to 30 more tackles than the Raiders, but they had 3 more line breaks than the Raiders, so they would have break the line. They just weren't able to finish them off, the Panthers.
Yeah, their completion rate really hurt them. 18 out of 25. That is appalling. But yeah, the missed tackles. I am proud of the Panthers. Managed to only keep 17 missed tackles. despite having 30 more tackles to complete against the Raiders side.
Yeah, look, the try scorers for the Raiders: Tim James, Luke Thompson, Jack O'Neill, Sione Matheus, and Ben Arnold. While for the Panthers, Marshall Edwards, their sole try scorer.
What a beautiful try.
I wonder how many. There we go. 262 run minutes by Tim James. 239 by Wally Allen. He played out of his skin.
Wow.
Jack O'Neill only 154. I felt like he made more than that.
It felt. I guess his 5 line breaks kind of made up for that.
Let's look at the Panthers here. Robbie Elms, 158 run meters, 7 line breaks. And we'll look here, 134 run meters by Brody Kennedy, 158 by Mark Lee, but overall, you know, 2 errors by Brody Kennedy, Mark Lee, 1 by Ash Crutcher, Tom Mack, Luke Mackus. That really made up for it.
Yeah.
Luke Mackus' injury could hurt them next in round 1.
It definitely has the potential. We all know how good Luke Malkus is. He has a great great playmaking look. But hopefully he's able to recover in time for the week 2 clash against the.
Tell you what though, 24. He was second on the Panthers try tackle count in 57 minutes. 24 tackles, 57 minutes. That's pretty good defense there. He was working his ass off. But anyways, that's going to be it from us. Thank you, Butters, for joining me.